Hi, hello, vanakkam. Welcome to Mempadadal. This is a short video explaining a technique you could use to get less stressed and be more productive. Stephen Covey is said to have introduced this idea. This is the circle of focus, so you know what to focus on. Modern day life, despite advances in technology, has gotten more and more stressful. Some of the reasons why the stress is created is because we feel helpless about certain things that goes on around us, or we know we cannot do anything about certain things, or you feel like you're not in control or you're not under control of whatever is going on. As powerful as we would like to think we are, we must be aware of our limitations in life. For example, you may be stressed about the economy, but you do not have much or any control over it. So if you draw a circle and list down everything that you're concerned about, say your health, economy, your child's health, your job, your relationship with the spouse, global warming, the way environment is treated by others, attitudes in the society, etc., etc., then step back and look at your circle. Things like economy, attitudes in society, global warming, or how some people react are all very wide concerns, and you may not have an awful lot to do. But we will come back to this. This falls in the big circle of concerns. From your list, you now start looking at the things like your child's health. You have some influence over this. There are things you could potentially do, but it is not entirely under your control because it involves another individual. So things can be seen as part of a circle of influence. You have some influence over them, and these fall within the circle of influence. Next are the things you can control and change. Like you can take steps to improve your relationship with your spouse. You can take steps to improve your health by eating well, sleeping well, and exercising enough. These things are also within circle of influence, but more specifically, the circle of control, because you as an individual can take control. We have a circle of concern. Some concerns you can influence, so they come in circle of influence, and some you can control. They are within the circle of control. Looking at concerns this way has advantages. Look at what is stressing you. Is there anything you can do about it? Example, economy being unstable could mean your job may be at risk. But how would you address this? You can't change the economy, but you can work on developing other skills so you can move to a different industry which is more stable than your current industry, perhaps. To help your child improve their health, you can start getting them to eat fresh food, cut down processed food in the household, play games, or do exercise with the kids. You see a pattern? Having your concerns listed, you then start to see which you can influence and which you can control, and this means you start focusing on solutions. When you do that, the ones outside your circle of influence don't bother you much because you're busy working on what you can influence and control. Often we dwell on problems beyond our remit and waste time, which you could have spent where you could have made a difference. Start with drawing your circles. Over time, you can just do this in your head. Focus on what is in your control and influence and learn not to worry about things outside these two circles. Maximize your potential, minimize your stress.